Well, the question that a lot of people ask was, if you saw this, and there is no gray area here in terms of what happened. He viciously beat her. She's badly messed up. But you didn't leave your job. You continue to work for him. So in a way, people are almost blaming you for enabling the situation in a way.
Right. I find that kind of funny that people say that, right? Because out of so many security people, out of so many assistants, so many people around, why did Cassie mention my name? And the reason she mentioned my name is because I was the only one that would try to help her in those situations, which in reality at that particular time, I was able to diffuse these situations, or at least to get him to like, damn, Bonds just broke it up. Okay, that gives a person a time to now think about what they doing. So to me, I felt like me getting in between that was stopping the situation of him maybe even accidentally pushing her on the floor, murdering or killing or whatever. But the reason I didn't leave, and I would say it was the same reason she didn't leave. You know, she didn't leave because she was scared of her blackballing him. Him blackballing her.
Yeah.
So she would always come back. She would leave for a week or two, come back. I was in the same situation, just coming home from jail not too long ago, running around the city and the state. So manipulation doesn't just go for women. Manipulation goes for all your staff. So being the powerful man that he was, I knew that if I left him, that there was no other artist that was gonna hire me because I was with Diddy, and who was big enough to go against him? What was he gonna say about, yo, you don't want Bonds around you? So I stayed longer, but what I did was I started watching situations. I started trying to talk to Cassie about situations, and Cassie would just go back and tell him everything that I said. So it became a time when I was booking Cassie to go on trips where he would no longer let me book her. He would no longer let me be around her alone because he knew that I was talking to her about situations. But the reason that I really didn't actually just get up and leave was because who was going to look after them if I did leave? Nobody else. Nobody else was getting in the middle of it.
Yeah. Did you ever physically get into it with Diddy? Like trying to stop these situations? Would you ever try to grab him and push him off?
I would grab him. And sometimes he'd be like, yo, get off of me, get off of me. I'd be like, I'm not letting you go until you calm down. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? Because I was at that time, I was big at that time. I think I was like 260, 250. So I would be like, yo, just calm down, yo. Look what you're doing. You try to bring a person back to remembering what they're doing. And at that particular time, it would work. Now, what would go on later on, just like you seen in Cassie video, wasn't nobody around them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these things would escalate when it was only them around. Yeah, the initial hit would come when people was around. But once you get into the middle of that and you stop that, he's gonna cease it for that particular time. And then when they get alone, that's when it would carry on. So now if I turned around and left, and that's what I tell people all the time, if I turned around and left, and then the next day it escalates, if them other people around there is not there to get in between it, as well as taking care of my family, that's one reason also, who else was gonna stop it?